Hey there, everybody. Today we will be reviewing the Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach plushies. As of recording this video, the Security Breach anniversary was literally just yesterday, and it has been officially 1 year since this game came in, and, well, I know the opinions are divided on Security Breach, but, yeah. Opinions are also divided on these plushies. They are very, very, very controversial in the franchise history, and I can see why. I will say this. There are 5 of them here with us today, and they are nice additions to anyone's collection, and especially to people that actually enjoyed Security Breach. I will say this, I was not one of them. I despised Security Breach, and I believe it ruined the franchise. At least some of it. The story took a hard shot after this game, but that is irrelevant here. Here we have the man himself, Glam Rock Freddy. As you can see, no bow tie. Printed everything, not separate pieces of material. That is printed on. This is a separate piece of material. It feels kind of styrofoamy. Not like styrofoam, just not as soft as the other Five Nights at Freddy's plushies. That is printed. That's printed and printed. These are separate pieces. Eyes are nicely embroidered, I will say that, as well as the eyebrows. The nose is nice. Just your classic Freddy nose, I believe. But, yeah, not much to say about good old Freddy here. He's a very bright, burnt orange color. He's one of the better ones. But other than that, stuff like this is the first time we ever seen a printed on bow tie. And that's kind of painful, I'm not gonna lie. Moving on to the first one I bought whenever these guys were released, Glamrock Chica, mainly because at that time I didn't have any other Chica plushies, and I kind of wanted one. Her leg warmers are nice, I will say that. They're very nice pops of color. They're very, very soft, very smooth. These are all printed on, unfortunately. She has little printed on face paint up around her eye as well. Nicely embroidered eyes and eyelids with some eyelashes, as well as her nice eyebrows up here. This little tuft of hair is still pathetic, I'm not gonna lie. Her bow is nicely done. Too bad Freddy couldn't have that on his head. Not his head, but his chest. Her beak is very well done. She looks very reminiscent of Twitchika. She would look better if she had the toes like Twitchika does, but she doesn't. Her gloves are nicely done with the green. It looks nice. Other than that, not much to say about her. Just kind of a plushie. Moving on to Montgomery Gator. First thing I'm going to point out, this is one of my main gripes with this plushie. What is this? It is probably the worst execution that you possibly could have done, other than not putting it there. I don't think I have to say anything about this. It's a single piece of felt on something that should be thicker. Things like that will tear and just come off. And nicely embroidered eyebrows. The head shape is just absolutely wonky. This is all very strangely done. His lightning bolt should be on his nose, and it's not. It's just up by his eyes. His sunglasses are also embroidered in, which is kind of weird considering that he's supposed to have eyes under these. Would have been cool to get some physical sunglasses, but nah. This is printed on, that's printed on, and this is also printed on. Why is a gator wearing alligator printed pants? Who knows? Maybe he's not actually wearing pants. Maybe that's just his skin. Who knows? His belt does look pretty good, I'm not going to lie, but it would have been cooler if he had it physically. His chest plate there is also printed on, and it's too bad they couldn't have given him this same color, this filthy feeling color. a piece of material down on his chest. It would have set his pieces apart, but no. I would say Montgomery's probably the worst of the bunch. And now on to Roxanne. Her legs are nice. Again, like Chica, they are very different. Kind of that Phantom Foxy feeling material. She has nicely embroidered eyes, eyebrows, nice detailing, I'll be honest on this one. Her colors definitely set her apart, which is something that the other ones, they just all kind of ran together. Her muzzle is very strange. It would have been nice if she had some little teeth coming out, kind of like Foxy. Single piece of felt looks awfully pathetic. Her ears have nice embroidery around the sides of her inner ears. Her hair is absolutely abysmal. I know most people complain about that, but honestly, it never really bothered me too much. This is all printed on. As you can tell, it's just printed into the fabric, which is kind of weird. Never really been a fan of printing stuff, but I do understand it was 2020. The virus was going around, and they were probably wanting to cut costs. So, unfortunately, these plushies had to suffer. She does have nice eyelashes, though. I will say this. Although I didn't really like Security Breach, Vanny is one of the highlights. And she was only in the game for, like, what, 5 minutes tops? She actually has a bow tie. Yay, they did something. Her head's very strange looking compared to the rest of her body, because if you just did this, you'd think her body would be bigger. But no, it's not. It's teeny. It's tiny. This thing is small, along with her head. Her head is just absolutely huge compared to her body. These are separate pieces of fabric. They actually did that. Good job, Funko. I wish that they would have done it in a darker gray, though, so it actually would stand out. But, I mean, it does stand out, but just not enough. From farther away, you can't even tell it's different pieces of fabric. The ear is yellow on that side for reasons. I know Vanny actually does have that, but that is such a gross-looking color. I don't like it. Kind of looks like vomit. Her leg is also done in that vomity color. She does have the pinkish looking off salmon color and just a normal gray. So good attention to detail on their part. I just wish the colors were a little more potent on this one. Her eyes are nicely embroidered. She does look like she smoked a joint right before this video, but that'll be okay. One of her eyebrows are supposed to be gray on this side, but they didn't do that, which isn't that big of a deal because you don't really notice that all that much. But it'll be all right. She's probably, I mean, I like her, but there was a better version of her done. So, in conclusion, the Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach plushies were just different. They weren't my favorite. They're not the worst. Scratch that. They're probably the worst plushies that Funko ever made. Other than Stanley the Unicorn, which we don't want to relive that nightmare. My ranking would go best going to probably my boy Glamrock Freddy, and then Roxanne, and then Chica, and then Vanny, and then Monty. Of course, I'm not a big Monty fan, so maybe I'm just, not a Monty fan. I've never really liked Monty. Maybe that's why I don't really like his plushie that much, but I will say this. These plushies have grown on me, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave your opinions down in the comments below, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace. Bye.